Hello, good morning. This is Dane, Nichols, Jonah Custom Guitars, and this is a finish-up video on the 1950 00 Martin, or excuse me, 0018 Martin. So we did a neck reset, removed and re-glued the bridge. I stated in a previous video, misstated and corrected myself, but just to clarify, we had 11/64ths of string height at the 12th fret, which is like there, and so brought it down to just a fuzz over 4/64ths, fat 16th, which is really pretty nice. The just a solid rod, piece of steel for a truss rod, non-adjustable neck, and again the relief on this neck it's almost straight, and so that's, so before, it's just exactly where I would set it. I attempted to save the saddle and the nut, and it just wasn't happening. You know, I did the bone dust CA glue trick there. The slots in the saddle were were deep, so I actually just filled the slots back to the top of the saddle and then ran the strings over, and that worked sort of okay on the fatty. I get a little buzz here and there. The E string, the high E, was still just laying right on the fretboard, and even when I filled the nut all the way to the top and filed just enough slot to keep the string lined up, it was rattling all over the place. So I had to replace those, and I was trying to keep it as original as possible, but that just wasn't going to do it. So we ended up replacing the saddle, both nut and saddle, with bone. It's the 3 saddle, so that was a little one of the reasons I didn't want to replace the saddle if I didn't have to, is because I just didn't want to take a chance on chipping the bridge. But it came out clean, went back in clean. We originally had the license, driver's license number etched into the bridge, and the owner wanted that cleaned up, sanded out. I thought it would have been kind of cool, actually, as just a bit of the history. She also wanted to do a refin on this thing, and you can see in places, how well you can see, right there, it's chipped down to the wood as far as the finish is concerned, although you can't really tell in the video. It's kind of beat. There's some pretty good nicks and things in it, right into there, and just, all over it. It's, for a 65-year-old guitar, I don't think it's in that bad a shape, and I didn't want to take a chance on devaluing it by doing a refinish on it. But so that's it. That's the finish up. I just cleaned it up as good as you could clean it up, shined it up as good as you could shine it up, and so now like I said, we're at the fat 4/64ths on the string action. I clamped it all up before I glued it on this, and I got a little baton extensions. Got a bit more drop on the body than I would have liked, but nobody plays up there, and I've seen new guitars that look like that, so I'm not too worried about it. And like I said, well, I'm a perfectionist, so when I got it all glued up and put the strings on it and saw that, I was a little disappointed that I hadn't shimmed under the neck extension there. But having said all that, it would have been a very, very small shim. Not sure it would have made a difference as appearance-wise, and so it's not going to make a difference playability-wise, because, like I said, nobody plays up there. That's a bit difficult to do. Anyway, before I ever worked on it, I thought it had a really nice tone. I look forward to this project because of that. I thought it'd be nice to be able to get a guitar like this back in action. The intonation on the high strings, the treble strings, is absolutely perfect. you get to the A and the E and it's a little tiny bit flat. Not enough, of course, that anybody would notice. My personal acoustic 30-something, 35-year-old, 32-year-old, somewhere in there. Aria is when you play this chord up the neck, it doesn't quite sound right. So the intonation is off enough that you can hear it when you play an open chord like this. It sounds really good on this one. I'm impressed by the volume. Anyway, that's it. 1950 0018 Martin, sweet little guitar. It's going home tomorrow. So, thank you, folks. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and comment. I don't get any comments on these. It could be because you know, you're not interested. Well, that's fine too. But if you had anything to say, either way, whether it's a positive comment or a negative comment, go ahead and lay it on me. Thanks. Bye.